Hello fellow beer lovers and welcome to another review with me, Dalton. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Abita Brewing Company 25th Anniversary Vanilla Double Dog. Abita Brewing is out of Abita Springs, Louisiana. And I've had a few of their beers and I like what I've had from Abita. And this is the Double Dog, which is basically just a bigger version of their Turbo Dog, which is one of their dark beers. And here on the back it says, Turbo Dog is the inspiration for this robust dark ale. It is brewed with generous amounts of pale caramel and chocolate malts and Wilmette hops. Whole natural vanilla beans are added during the aging process. This combination provides a rich body and color with chocolate, vanilla, and toffee-like flavor. 25 years ago, Abita Brewing was founded on a pristine artisan aquifer north of New Orleans. For a quarter of a century, Abita has proudly brewed full-flavored ales and lagers. We thank our loyal customers for their support and pledge to continue the tradition of brewing excellence. So I don't know how readily available this is going to be for most people, but having had their Turbo Dog and enjoying it, I couldn't turn down a vanilla Double Dog. So let's get this cracked open and see how it tastes. Alright, so I've got it poured, and it's pretty dark, but there's a lot of real nice ruby red. You can even see it on the camera coming through the edges here. It's fairly, you can see through it a little bit. If you look up at an angle, you can see sort of the bottom of the head. It's got a fairly large, a mixture of large and small bubbles. The head's dissipating pretty quick, but when I had it poured, it was about a one finger, light tan head. It looks pretty nice. I can't really think of anything this reminds me of. Nice ruby red coloring around the edges. I really like that. I'm going to go with an 8 out of 10 on the appearance for the Double Dog. So let's go ahead and check out the aroma. Nice, robust, roasted flavor to it. But there's quite a bit of carbonation in this, and you can sort of smell it. It's lightened up. A little bit of vanilla sweetness in there. The vanilla's not as prevalent, I guess, as you would expect. But a little bit of sweetness, mostly this heavy, roasty malt backbone to it. Just a little bit of maybe caramel on the sweetness, a little bit of vanilla. Otherwise, not terribly complex, but a real robust roasted malt flavor. It smells pretty nice. Before you put your nose to it, you can smell it coming out of the glass a little bit, which is nice. For the aroma on this one, I'm going to go with a 7.5 out of 10. But now it's my favorite part. Let's give it a taste. Wow. Super smooth. It is well carbonated, so it gives a nice lightness to the beer. Lots of that roasted malt, roasted barley flavor that you get from the aroma. The vanilla is slightly more apparent in the flavor, though, than the aroma. It's not bitter. It's got a little touch of bitterness, but it rounds off into this nice, very light vanilla flavor. A little bit of coffee in there, just a touch of dark chocolate. It's a pretty nice beer. It's sort of refreshing while at the same time fairly complex and with the darker roasted flavors. It's tasty. I enjoy this very much. It reminds me a lot of the Turbo Dog. It almost doesn't seem like it would be a Double Dog because it doesn't seem much, I guess, heavier than the regular Turbo Dog. Still a tasty beer, well balanced. It's not as sweet as I guess you would be led to believe, but it's still very nice. For the taste on the Abita Vanilla Double Dog. I'm going to go with an 8.5 out of 10. It's got a really nice flavor. If you haven't had the Turbo Dog, you might think that this is going to be a little darker, a little heavier. It's really not. It's not quite in stout territory as I would sort of imagine, a vanilla beer especially. But it's a tasty beer. If you can get your hands on it, I think this would be worth picking up. Now for value on it was a little more expensive, I think mostly because of the 25th anniversary aspect of it. But it wasn't too bad. I believe I paid $5.99 for it. So that's a little, stepping into the medium price range for a good bomber. But it's a tasty beer. It's nice. So I would give it, for the overall value, I would give this one an 8 out of 10. So that does it for this beer review of the Abita Vanilla Double Dog 25th anniversary. So if you guys have had this, let me know what you think. And remember to comment, subscribe, and check out my Facebook fan page. And I will see you guys in another beer review. Cheers.